Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. It's Leah, and today is going to be a little bit of a different video. Today, this video is actually my science project. My science project that I am doing right now is why Mentos react in Coke. So let's get to the video. So, as I've said before, the experiment I did in this video, which will be at the end of the video, is the Diet Coke and Mentos. I have been wanting to do this experiment for a very long time, and I finally done it. I saw the opportunity, and I took it. Don't know how to say it. I don't know. I just, when I'm making videos, I never know how to sit on my bed. I don't know why. When I was first doing this experiment, when I was first researching, at first, my initial thinking was, this is a chemical reaction. But with some further research, I found out it's not a chemical reaction. It is actually a physical reaction. The reason for this is because all of the parts of the reaction are still there. They're just being rearranged. So that is an example of a physical reaction, which is what this is. An example of a chemical reaction would be like baking soda and vinegar when they're mixed. As you guys must know, Coke is a carbonated beverage. It's full of dissolved it's a carbonated beverage, but it is full of dissolved carbon dioxide gas. The gas is kept in the bottle by the pressured conditions of the bottle, but the gas wants to leave the bottle, wants to escape. The bubbles that are in it, to create the bubbles, the carbon dioxide needs to interact with itself, which means the carbon dioxide's bond with the water in the Diet Coke must be broken. So when you put the Mentos in it, it helps with this. It helps to break it. A little fact I did not know before until I was researching this is actually that there are tiny bumps across the Mentos entire surface. I knew it wasn't like fully smooth, but like just there's a lot of tiny bumps all over the surface. And the rough surface allows them to bond with the carbon dioxide gas and water. A little side note, this is my notes paper, so this when I'm looking down at it. Another little fun fact I found out when I was researching is the speed of the Mentos falling in the Coke actually helps determine how big the reaction is. When I did my reaction, it wasn't too big, but it was still really cool. And I had a little bit of trouble putting them in the thing at first, in the bottle at first, because how I did it, how I found out on doing it online, is you put the Coke on a flat surface, and then you put an index card across the top of it when it's opened. And then you make a Mentos holder. The Mentos holder, how you make that is you get an index card and roll it up slightly bigger than the actual Mentos, and then you tape it on the side. So then you put that on top and align it on the top for the Coke, and you quickly pull out the index card, and then they fall in. I had a little bit of trouble with that at first for a second. And speaking of how I did my experiment, in my experiment I used Diet Coke. I used Diet Coke because when I was researching, I found out that is actually the main reason I used Diet Coke was because it was easier to clean up and less sticky, because diet drinks are less sticky. I just kind of threw my phone off my bed by accident, and it landed on my bag next to my bed. Oh my god, that scared me so much. Okay, and it's easier to clean up. So bear with me with these next words because I'm not great at pronunciation sometimes. The potassium benzoate, aspartame, and the carbon dioxide gas in the Diet Coke mixed with the gelatin and gum arabic contribute to form the foam. I just thought that was something I should say. This reaction is also called, this reaction is known as a soda geyser? Here's the word on the screen. if I the gas released by the candies pushes the liquid up in the air, so another little, and all the fizz is squeezed and looking for a way out. So the way out, the only way out is through the top, and because of the physical reaction, it's all being rearranged and all the other components of the reaction. So yeah, that forms the foam and it's looking for a way out. Sorry, it just kind of turned off for a second. So that's the end of what I researched and what I found out. It was a lot of interesting facts because I never really knew how the Mentos reacted in the Coke, and I never really wanted to research it. I mean, I wanted to, I just never did it. And with the science project, it gave me the opportunity to do this, and yeah. Also, I'm not just, I think I mentioned this already, but I'm not just going to leave you guys hanging, and I'm not just going to be like, okay, bye, see you guys later. I actually have the experiment right now, so I'm inserting that clip right now, and that's going to be the last thing you see. So like, subscribe, and see you guys in my next video. So I have some safety gear on, and I have this little tube that we are going to put over it, and then the little index card, Mentos, and the Coke. Let's go do it.
Go.
I've fallen! That was scary. So we have done the experiment. We have hosed it off and got the Coke. The Mentos are at the bottom. We only use 4 Mentos because that's what the website I was reading said, but yeah, thanks for watching. Goodbye.